What's up, guys? Welcome back to another figure review. It's your buddy Kaiju here. Today we are reviewing Transformers Barricade Deluxe Class figure. I've noticed that I have been doing mostly Autobots, so I have decided that I will do a Decepticon today. And I like this figure. This figure is pretty cool. You know, he is a little bit difficult to stand up because his joints, as you can see, I'm just moving him. He's trying to do the stanky leg over here. Yeah, have him like that. You know, his legs spread apart. Nah, he looks okay like that. You get a 360 of him. Oh my god, he almost fell forward. Oh no, Barricade, stay up. Stay up. Stay up. Stay up. Stay up. Stay up. And there's your 360. I'm just gonna hold him up like this. Get a close up on him. There's his head. I like this gold that they have for him right here, even though he didn't really have that in the movie. His arms, his Decepticon logo right there. You can't really see it. And his legs. His running legs. His back right here. The articulation on this figure is pretty cool. You can get a whole 360 on his arm, and it comes on a ball joint. He has a bend at the elbow. His thumb moves. Well, it just came apart like that. That's actually a function on this figure. Once you get it, you know, it had this little tab right here. This little tab, you just let me get it, and it comes out. I don't know why they have that. That's a little disappointing. It's not on this arm, but it's only on this arm. I don't know why they did that. That was very disappointing. And there's his hand. His hand closes like this, but that's because of his transformation. His thumb comes all the way out like this. You know, get a very wide thumb. Then his hand comes up that far. And you can see his fingers sculpted in there. I wish they could have did something a little bit different with that. I'm just going to close that. And this here keeps coming off. And he has a hip joint right here. You can just pull down on it, pull up on it. That's just due to his transformation. He can kick pretty high up. Let me get back here. Can kick pretty far up. He's double jointed at his knees. But due to this thing right here, it compromises that. And he gets less than 80 degrees and he can bend like this. Sorry guys, I'm hitting the camera. He can bend like that, but that's due to his transformation. His foot comes all the way up. That's due to his transformation. His foot cannot go down at all. That sucks. See, his foot does not come down at all. He has this little flap right here for his toes, and you know, it doesn't matter if you leave that up or down. It doesn't do nothing to the transformation or the robot form whatsoever. And he does have ankle pivots. That's pretty cool. Well, that concludes the review for his robot form. Let's get into his transformation. Now, as always, you will want to straighten out his limbs. Just straighten everything out. And reclose this. Okay. Now, what you're going to want to do first is you're going to want to close his toes and pull down on his legs so they'll come together. And you're going to want to take his feet and just push them toward, you know, like kind of inward. You're going to want to do that. Make sure that is like that. And he's got these tabs right here that you can see. And you just tag that in. And then you're going to want to grab this here and this right here. And you're going to want to push it upward. Make sure it's still pegged in nicely. Keep his arms as straight as you can. Even it can get a little difficult. Now what you're going to want to do, you're going to want to open this up a little bit, his chest area. You're going to want to open this up. and you're gonna want to push his head back into this little hole right here. Then you're gonna want to shut him up. Like he's sitting there talking like, hey, don't you do this. Shut up. Okay. Enough playing around. You're gonna want to bring this here up, and you're gonna want to push his windows back like this, and you're gonna want to try to get this here underneath here. Just gonna do like that. Do that, and then you're gonna want to bring this whole figure. See, it pegs in right here, and you're gonna want to take this here, bring it back, and you're gonna want to negotiate with that. Bring this inward, and then right here and right here will peg together. Just peg that. Make sure his windows are still down. I recommend working with his hand that has that action first. You know, that way you go ahead and get that out of the way. You're going to want to negotiate with that. Stick that in there like that. Bring this up. And then peg that together. That's torture right there. Why don't we just go ahead and work on this other side as well. You know, get this here. Try to peg this. This figure is being difficult. I transformed it a while ago, and I did not have... Okay, so after quite a bit of time, I finally got this figure together. I had to take a little break. It literally took me 45 minutes just to get that figure pegged together. I was getting frustrated, and one thing, when you get frustrated, you don't function right. So whenever I get frustrated with something, I stop for a while, take a breather, and then try it again later. Well, I finally got it pegged together, and he has this gap right here. I had a little figure to go inside of here. It was his probes that came out of his windshield. You see like that, you know, it kind of looks kind of weird, but he has this right here where he could just come up and ram somebody. But yeah, he rolls. Don't have no issue with the rolling. That's awesome. And as you can see, he doesn't have no, well, if I do it like that you can, but if you have it like this, you cannot see any kind of junk under the trunk. I like this figure. It's pretty cool. And here's Barricade compared to my two bumblebees. And here's a side comparison. As that concludes the end of this video, please like, subscribe, share, comment. Man, just leave me a comment. I'd like to know what y'all think. And if you want any of the figures I have reviewed that you cannot find at your local retailer, you can find them at bigbadtoystore.com. Link in the description below. Well, guys, later.